I thought we'd be canceled by now.
You thought we'd be canceled?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because you could get canceled. I mean,
Sure.
I've been canceled before, but I thought like Mega Dad's itself. What are you drinking there? Tang? What is that?
This is
looks like
V8's.
Tang.
This is V8 Splash.
Oh, you've talked to me about this before.
Mhm.
V8 Splash.
It's not like the nasty ass vegetable V8. It's fruity.
How many calories though? Is it
Like
zero?
a bazillion.
Mega Dads Live is a mature rated podcast. It's for the Mega Dads, the Mega Moms, but not the Mega Kids. So put on those earmuffs and let's go!
Oh, okay.
It's
so
just all sugar. Yeah,
Yeah.
just all sugar.
It's interesting. When was the last time that you had a slushie?
It's been years.
We're
It's
in
been-
line at Santa's Village, which I talked about last episode. It's this amusement park for kids. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to get a slushie. And we'll let our daughter have a slushie. We don't let her drink like straight soda usually. But I'm like, I'll let her have some. She's like, no, you can't. Because it's like deadly for kids under 5.
What?
And I said, what? It's a slushie. It's like
Who said this?
it's like my wife's like, yeah, and then I ask her, I'm like, where did you hear? I'm like, is this a TikTok like nugget of information that's misinformation
Sounds like this
that
sounds
you're
like
sharing
Maha
with me?
RFK shit right here.
Yeah, it sounds not right. Guess what?
Huh.
Kids under 5 aren't supposed to have slushies, Adam.
Why?
I'm double googling it right now, but there's some thing in the slushie that could potentially cause seizures, and there's something they put in the slushie to maintain the consistency, like to make it slushy, like to keep it between the liquid and the thing. I'm calling her a liar.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be dangerous for young children to drink slushies containing glycerol, especially those under 7. It could lead to serious symptoms such as hypoglycemia,
Yeah.
loss of consciousness, and seizures due to glycerol intoxication.
Well, I mean, honestly, glycerol sounds like something nobody should be drinking.
Well, we drink it.
Okay.
Glycerol is in sugar-free slushy pouches. If you you have to seek medical attention immediately. And it says, like, the key word that stuck out to me was some slushies and intoxication, meaning like I think you have to drink a lot in order for something like this to happen. But color me surprised, thinking that slushies are like safe,
Right.
but especially sugar-free slushies apparently are the problem.
What the fuck is a sugar-free slushie?
I'm telling you, Adam, like our parents just put us in harm's way left and right. Do you know how many slushies I had back in the day? I'd have red, I'd have blue, I'd have like all of them. You know what I mean?
My daughter gets a slushie every single time we go to the movie
Because you're a bad
theater.
parent.
Well, yeah, I'm a terrible parent. It's either
you didn't even research to see if it was safe before giving it to your child.
It's well, okay. It's not every time. It's either a slushie or a Long Island iced tea. But either which way, we don't care. We don't care what goes in our kids' bodies.
Yeah, basically.
The place to be for Megadads socials is the Megadads Discord, where you can engage with your favorite Megadads as well as other friends of the Megadads every single day in our stress-free and welcoming social space. When you're a member of our Discord, you will get alerts for all of our content drops, so you never have to miss a review, a podcast, or a hot take. Partake in our fun weekly Megadads holidays like Waluigi Wednesday and Final Fantasy Sunday. Megadads Discord is fun, free, and follows you wherever you go. Join us today and become part of the conversation.
Well, let's start this episode with the super positive.
Megadad's being super positive!
Megadad super positive, where we start. What's bringing us joy in life? Like, gives us the tinglies, makes us happy, brings sunshine into our day. And as I think a lot of parents who are listening or watching to this episode, they can attest to, it's back to school time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm super positive, not just because like we're getting the kids back into the world and into their routine. And I'm a guy who loves my structure, right? So in the summertime, there's just a lot of chaos. So I like the fact that they're going back to their routines. But I'm really excited because Elliot's going into middle school,
Mhm.
and he's excited. I'm excited that he is excited. The fact that he's going to be riding the bus for the first time.
Whoa.
I've been picking him up from parent pickup his entire school career, so he's gonna be riding the bus for the first time. He's got a locker, right? He's gonna
Damn.
be he's living large, and I think he's really excited about that. He just had his passport day at school where he got to walk the halls and see where his classrooms are, and he's genuinely pumped. He is a kid who loves school, and he cries. He's gonna be mad that I'm telling everybody this, but he cries on the last day of school every year because he misses his friends and his teachers, right? So the fact that he's going to a whole new school and he's not like just super sad that he's not going to his old school, but he's doing something new. I'm so happy about that. So that's bringing me sunshine. I'm very happy that he's going to be doing something new and he's really leaning into it. What's making you super positive?
So we had just come back from our first vacation, our first real vacation in 5 years. We had gone to Greece right before our daughter was born, and then we went to Galena, Illinois. And Galena, Illinois is the one of the homes of I'm gonna forget which president it was, but like it's like this little town that was on the waterways back in the day, and it connected with Chicago and with all these hubs. And there's this nice little town there. You can go golfing, you could rent a boat. We did all these things, and I came back very decompressed, very relaxed.
That's good.
It's really good to have that time out, and I should do it more. My one thing taking it away was like I should not wait 5 years to be doing this and taking at least a long weekend. So it was really great. We rented a house, and in the house that we had, there was a piano, and my daughter was like messing with the piano, but it sounded good. Like, it was like doom, doom, doom. She's like, I'm playing jazz, Dad. I'm playing jazz. And like she's like free forming the jazz. She's like, oh, I'm playing worship music. I gotta concentrate. Like she's just like really into like the piano. And my brother had ended up getting a piano like used, and he's like, this is for Lily. And this was like when she was like 0 years old, and we're gonna finally move it from the storage area it's been in my parents' garage to our home. So all that combined to be like vacation good. Kids getting into instruments is a fun little like milestone where they find something that they're want to get like interested in. Supposedly music is good for people. I don't know. So that's kind of my super positive. It's been good. It's been good to decompress.
Yes.
To listen to your kid lightly tapping the piano keys is cathartic.
You cannot put a price on how valuable vacation is. And I was a dude who for many, many, many years just didn't go on vacation. I was just like, I'd just rather be doing stuff. But man, you got to do it. You've got to force yourself to disconnect. It doesn't have to be a huge vacation. It doesn't have to be Greece. Just get away. Just get away. Forget all your troubles. Take your family, do something good. That's very, very needed. And I'm glad you got to do it.
The 18th president, Ulysses S. Grant, lived in Galena, Illinois. We saw the house that he lived in for a while. We saw like all these historic like places where he would spend time. He's not typically labeled a racist. I had to Google this. However, he is known for his strong stance against the KKK. And legislation aimed at protecting the rights of newly freed slaves. But there's a vibe in this town. I'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean? When there's a vibe where it's like, oh, everything here is very old and
white.
Surprisingly, there's a lot of diversity in the town.
Oh, good.
I hadn't been for like 15 years. I go back and there was like this churro stand and like a bunch of like Hispanic owned businesses and just a bunch of it's become more flavorful, let's say. But Galena, Illinois people, it's a decent spot to go. Very beautiful, very quiet, lots to do.
Hey everyone, it's time right now to celebrate our members of Megadad's Boost. What is Megadad's Boost? I am glad you asked. Megadad's Boost is our community support program. If you like what we do here at Megadad's, whether it's this podcast, Megadad's Live, or maybe our reviews, our Megadad's in Japan videos, whatever it is, you can support us and keep everything going by going to patreon.com/Megadads, and for only $1 a month, you can contribute to the success of this channel. Megadads is almost 12 years old now, and the things that we do here are not possible without those Boost members. So, if you'd like to be a part of the Boost family, again, go to patreon.com/Megadads. It's super easy, no need for a lengthy commitment. We sure would appreciate having you on board and helping keep Megadads going strong. Our Boost members for the month of September 2025 are as follows: Craig Campbell, Joseph, Eric Wood, Spokes, Emily Smith, Brent, John DiFrancesco, Estuardo Centeno, Brendan Myers, Brandon Wilson, The Snack Network, Dave Soto, Jesse Waldack, Andy Penzick, Luke Porter, David Snyder, the Bafo Yucks Dudes, Justin Masson, and the Nintendo Dads podcast. We greatly appreciate all of your support, whether it's $1, $5, somewhere in the middle. Thank you guys so much for keeping Megadads going strong. But wait, maybe you don't have that extra scratch and you just want to hang out in the Boost community. You can do so at the free tier. That's right. Join Megadads Boost for $0, just to let us know you care. And those folks at the Megadads Boost free tier are Victoris GX, Solara Clark, the Coconut Wizard, Avi Cohen, the One Track Gamers, John Layola, Michael Kwan, Sonny Megatron, Nima, Petey McD, Mike Salvino, Timothy Ulf, and Brian Scott. Again, we can't do this without you. Please, if you have a moment, go to patreon.com/Megadads and consider becoming a member of Megadads Boost. Now let's get back to that programming that your dollars helped create. You are a Hispanic gentleman.
Yes, I have been known to Hispanic from time to time.
Are you a chef? Do you make?
No, I want to be completely honest here.
Yeah.
Our cuisine does not take that much skill, in my opinion, except for rice, because you have to do it very correctly. But like to make flavorful meats, chickens, like rice, beans. There's a joke about all Mexican food is just like repackaged in one way or another. It's like some type of tortilla or tostada, or
but that's okay.
Like
That's
it's
okay.
it's all masa. It's some type of cornmeal with some type of beans and rice. Sorry, that's what we do. Everyone loves it.
I just am a very selfish person, and I don't have very many friends. You are the only Hispanic friend that I have, and I want you to
racist piece of shit.
I want you
I can't believe you said that out loud.
Dude,
Am I really?
I don't. Do you know how many friends I have? Like, for real people that I would consider friends?
I am the only Hispanic friend like you. Am I the only Hispanic you've ever met? What is happening here?
No,
Okay.
no, of course not. But anyway, the point is, the point is, as a very selfish person, I want to meet you in person and I want you to feed me because I like Hispanic food.
You racist piece of shit. You said, I want you to feed me.
I want you to feed me.
Oh my god.
You're my
that's
friend.
That's my value. It's like I want you to work in the kitchen.
It's not your only value.
And cook me something.
It hasn't been your value so far.
And serve me hand and foot like Ulysses S. Grant.
It hasn't been your value so far. I'm just hoping that maybe we could cash in that friendship chip so that you could feed me some authentic food.
No, I'll cook you up some shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. Let's talk about a video game. You've been playing a game?
Yay! Yes. I am here to talk about Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
God damn, Square Enix knows how to make these game titles, don't they?
Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster is a JRPG developed by Cattle Call and published by Square Enix. It's a remaster of Bravely Default 1 that originally released on the 3DS in 2012. These titles, Adam, you're right.
They're just so many words.
It's a mouthful. the Switch 2 launch lineup initially for me was kind of thin. At least at that, my estimation was I was very unpleased with the amount of content we had.
You were
and
whelmed.
This is one of the ones of the exclusives that we have for Switch 2. I can happily say, and I'm trying to tell more people, that I am so excited for what we have at this point in time for Switch 2. I was telling people that I am happier now with Switch 2 than I think I ever was with Switch 1. I've played some amazing games so far, and when I see what's on the horizon in just the first launch, like I would say 6 months, I am jazzed. Bravely Default is a title, a franchise that I stayed away from. I really don't like most JRPGs due to the initial slow burn.
Yeah.
And on top of it, the chibi art style turns me off.
I was just going to say, this game is like, you just want to pinch some cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like chibi. I do not like it. I didn't give this game the time of day. I hated when they did what I think it was Final Fantasy IV. They did some Final Fantasies in chibi.
Yep.
I'm like, why of all the art styles are we doing this? It bothered me. I didn't like it. I just don't. But we got a code for Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. And this game, to sum it up, is surprisingly good.
Yeah.
So good that, like, with my reaction of not liking chibi, I started to like it and like adore it in a way. When it combines with the backgrounds and vistas of what you're seeing in the overworld, it's just charming. And I was wondering how the characters in the game would like emote and like what they're giving you with the chibi art style. Could I care about these, or is it just kind of like are they it's like all going to be too kiddie?
Right.
The story of Bravely Default surprisingly again got me. There's 4 main characters. You know, they come together through a smorgasbord of coincidence and circumstances, and it's actually a surprisingly impactful way that they come left, right, and center, like how they come together as a group. So to not spoil it, because I think it is kind of a big part, friends become enemies, enemies become friends type thing, which was interesting to me. But the dialogue is, again, surprisingly decent. In the beginning of a JRPG, it's a slow burn. It's like, who are you and why are you doing this? Like, the intelligent things that these characters say to each other about, you know, I'm going to go with you because of this reason, or, you know, this is my motivation for doing this and sticking with you, or all that. I was like, this is surprisingly well written, and it's not very long and drawn out. Like, the dialogue that's happening is being spoken. A lot of it is voice, some of it is not. But the voices were like, oh, this is surprisingly good voice work, and this is kind of believable what they're saying, and their motivations are interesting. There's a character in there that's a I think the right term is pervert. Like, he is like woman obsessed. There's a big streak in the story that's surprisingly mature, and like multiple characters are trying to sleep with this other character straight up, and so it's all happening in chibi art style. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening here?
So there's my question. The chibi art style, these aren't kids, right?
No,
the characters
they're
are not
supposed to
kids.
be adults.
Okay, but they're
younger
presented.
though. I think they're young. You know what's fucked up? So there's, like, for instance, one of the equally, if not more, horny people in the game is an older gentleman, and then he's also like slapping hands with like one of the main characters, who's also a bit of a creep. And so, like, they're like, one of the story elements I can get into a little bit is there's like a beauty contest, and they're trying to pick out a dress that's hot enough to get someone's attention, similar to like it calls back Final Fantasy VII, when you're like, you know, dressing up and trying to like get into the whatever club. And it's like, it's kind of like that. So it's surprisingly mature, but they just, this one character just will not let it go. He is just chasing tail all game. So the themes in general, like mass killing and violence and deception and, you know, betrayal, it's there.
All right.
There are characters in the enemies that are terribly written, which kind of bring down the whole experience. Like there's like a strong dumb guy, and I'm like, this is literally ruining the first like 6 hours of the game that he's even here. But he doesn't stick around very long. So there are points where it is not well written. The big part of JRPGs is combat too, and it's turn based. There's this brave and default system where every turn you can hold and default to a blocking stance, but the next time you attack, you can get another point to attack twice. And if you default again, you can build up more points. So then the next time you can spend additional points to attack 3 times in a row. So they use this. I initially was like, how is that fun? I'm going to have to be defending and then unleashing attacks. How could that be fun? That sounds boring. Somehow the depth is there. So you're fighting a boss, and long story short, for one reason or another, you have to use tactics and figure out, okay, they have if I do this, then it opens up a window of opportunity for attack. So you have to kind of be doing, I guess it's math. It's like, okay, let me stop here, defend here, then unleash the correct amount of attacks, but also make sure that I'm not expelling myself where I'm overly tired and they will have open attacks on me. And the boss fights are surprisingly difficult. So it's engaging, the combat. And the best part of it all, this was made way back in 2012.
Yeah.
There's quality of life, Adam.
Yeah.
You can speed up the turn-based battles. So when you're grinding, you can do it at like 2 times, 4 times speed. And it just, oh, I've seen this enemy before. These enemies are weaker now. So it's just regular attacks will take them out. Let me speed it up. Or you can say, not just regular attacks, but you can say, my mages, I know that this enemy has fire weakness. When this enemy comes up, unleash the fire attacks. And then you have presets. So you are also selecting your presets and saying, okay, so you're still making decisions, but almost like per battle decisions. Like, here's my battle plan for this type of enemy. And then you can speed it up. Yeah, job-based. There's so many jobs. It's interesting because there's this whole wheel that shows the upcoming jobs. I don't think I'm a quarter of the way through, but I'm like 20-something hours, like 25 hours into this game. And like, it seems like there's more and more jobs to unlock. And I'm just like, this is crazy. When you start, there's these little things about the game that have really sucked me in. Like initially I'm like, oh, the graphics here aren't that impressive, because they're not. It's 2012. They didn't do the HD 2D stuff. This was, again,
just polished up a little bit.
Yeah, this is like the chibi stuff. So initially I'm like, this fire attack looks weak and lame. But then when you unlock the second fire attack, I'm like, oh, you know, it's like a little bit more bombastic. So like, that's pretty good. Like, so the deeper I get in the game, the more I realize, okay, this is not Octopath Traveler where it's like amazing colors and amazing like fire and like flash, but it's just enough to keep me happy to keep going because the story is there.
You know what
the quality of life is there.
Yeah. You know what I love about, I'm looking at screenshots and stuff this game. What I love is that they have a nice big open world to explore, like a world map, I should say. Not open world, but a world map. And man, that's the thing that I miss so much about like the old way of JRPGs. Like they've completely abandoned that in Final Fantasy now. There's no big world map. I love the fact that you can jet in an airship or a hovercraft or whatever and go explore around the world. The world looks really beautiful. I gotta say, the graphics on the world map look really nice.
It's like a 50-50. The towns are beautiful, and like they do this kind of parallax zoom thing where when you enter, I thought I was like it was loading or something because it just gives you a picturesque landscape view of the town, and it's beautiful. And then it zooms in when you start running, which is a really cool effect. but the dungeons are so 3DS basic, simple, and short. And it really reminds you that this was a handheld on the go title where it's like it's meant to be eaten in chunks, like little bits. So again, very short dungeons, super simple layouts, not too much going on visually in the dungeons. So it's like it's a low light in a way, because it's really like this is a 3DS game. It originally was. But then the overworld is massive. So I'm like, there's a lot to see here that I have not been to yet. And the hubs, like the towns and things, are cool to see. So I wonder how many of those will be eye-catching and impressive. But again, even when you're there, they're super small. They're like with the 3DS and the stacked screens they used to have, maybe they're 3 screens high,
right.
and that's it, with like little rooms. So it's almost like very bite-sized, which can be a pro or a con depending on, you know, what type of gamer you are. But it's really cool. Like when you equip weapons, you see the little weapons in their hand, and just that little touch, like, I really liked. The characters, again, enjoyable. I want to know what happens next. The writing's just good enough to keep you going. The combat's just interesting enough to have you think and use your brain. So it's like, let me grind on auto. Then when I get to the boss, that's really where I'm spending the most of my combat time, figuring out, did I level the job correctly to have the tools to beat it? Because I've had some challenging bosses. I've had to use items in this game, which I never do in RPGs. I'm like, I needed to buy and use items. Like, very interesting. The Bravely Default system, where you like have a certain amount of turns and you can bank them and then attack more or less, is way better than I ever thought. So I was going in very skeptical, but it works. It works.
Would
Surprisingly good.
Would you say you're playing most of this handheld? Like this seems like a meaty RPG. Like are you enjoying it this much because it's on that Switch handheld option?
It being in this like dry-ish like initial launch lineup had a lot to do with it. It's like I'm impressed by what I'm seeing, and I've played both docked and handheld, and I'm enjoying it in both. Like,
okay.
I'm enjoying it in both. So I think it came out at the right time. Like, they wanted to kind of quote unquote milk this title, so they're like, let's do it at the launch. Some people are saying they wish they would have done more, refinement. Wish it looked even better. Like how you can do, like when you say the word remaster, that
means
sets
a lot of
precedent.
different things.
It's not a remake at all. It's a remaster. So yeah, I would say it's surprisingly good is my main takeaway for this game. Surprisingly good.
Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
This program is powered by Megadad's Boost, our public support program. You can join at patreon.com/Megadads. For over 10 years, Megadads has been bringing you the best in podcasts, reviews, interviews, family fun, and so much more. As an independent media organization, we rely on audience members like you to help support what we do, to ensure that Megadads can continue to bring you the great content that you enjoy. If you've been watching, listening, or playing along through the years, please consider lending your support by becoming a member of Megadads Boost. Memberships start for as little as $1 a month, and you can start collecting your Boost rewards from day one. Rewards like art cards, early access podcasts, reviews, gameplay clips, and so much more. Please visit patreon.com/Megadads and become a member today. You can help us continue to make more of that Megadads coverage you've loved over the last 10 years well into the future by becoming a member of Megadads Boost.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, that sound right there is the caboose, which means it's the end of this episode of Megadads Live, where we give you a recommendation of something outside the world of video games that we think you might enjoy. My recommendation isn't too far outside the world of video games. It's video game adjacent. And I've talked about this app before, but I gotta toot its horn one more time. The Nintendo Music app is just kind of like a nonsense little app that has some of the best damn video game music of all time. I love this thing. I listen all the time. They've added some of my favorite obscure soundtracks to this thing. Like I can listen to the soundtrack to Pilot Wings from the Super Nintendo if I want. They drop more shit into this Nintendo Music app than they drop into like the eShop, right? As far as virtual console stuff, they just put Mario Paint. Oh, Mario Paint. Have you played the Mario Paint thing on Switch 2 yet?
No, is it good?
Oh my God, that's your homework. You gotta play Mario Paint and report back to me. That is my FOMO for Switch 2 right now. The fact that they put that thing on there. Loved Mario Paint. But anyway, Nintendo Music app. It's got so much great music on there. I use it all the time. I'm actually shocked by how much I use this little stupid little Nintendo app. But it's got some really great tunes. You ever use this thing?
So no, but my caboose was going to be the Nintendo app that has the calendar daily thing. That just, I don't know what it is, but like it shows you a different image every day with the calendar. I like it. I don't know why.
You do it,
and it gives you a snippet of like information, and then when you read it, you can vote it as interesting or cool or whatever it is. Like they give you like 4 options, and I open it up now. If you keep it on your phone's like home base or whatever, it's very easy to just kind of like open it up and see what they have for you. And sometimes there's some cool stuff in there. It's usually like artwork, like they have this little animation thing going.
Yeah.
Little tidbits about different games, usually like Zelda related. So I need to know with this music app, can I make my own playlist or can I put it on random? Because not all music is created equal, Adam. Some of these, I don't want to listen to all the Pilot Wing shit. I want to listen to what Adam recommends as the like top 2-3 songs, and I want that in a playlist of the top 100 songs, and then just play it, throughout my day. Like, is that how it works, or is it? Did they Nintendo it and say
I can create a
you must
playlist?
Listen?
I can create a playlist, so maybe I'll have to do that and share my playlist with you.
No way, you can share the playlist with the app.
I don't know if you can do it with the app, but I can create a curated
Nintendo's
playlist.
Gonna Nintendo add
I don't know. I haven't looked. See, I'm an old fart. I'm used to listening to albums, right? Like when I open up my music apps, I listen to the whole album.
Oh my God.
I don't just listen to like random shit that they feed me. I always I want to listen to Wave Race today. So I listen to Wave Race, but I will look into it. I'll report back to you as long as you promise that you are going to play Mario Paint and give me some feedback on that.
Awesome. I will play Mario Paint. It has mouse functionality.
Yes. So good.
I have yet to use the Switch 2 mouse, like the Joy-Con mouse functionality.
Now you can.
I've yet to do it.
I want a whole 5-minute video of Antonio coloring in coloring books and making animations. I want to see all the fun little things that you do in Mario Paint. Did you ever play it back in the day?
No, I don't even know. I mean, people are like Mario Paint. I'm like, okay. How did you play this on a controller? Like, how did this?
No, they sold it with a mouse pad on the Super Nintendo. It plugged into the controller
I did see
port.
a photo of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Okay.
All right. I'm excited. I'm excited for the next time we talk and you share your Mario Paint impressions. And you can be excited too and join us as long as you subscribe. You got to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/megadads, or subscribe to the podcast, the audio version. Blah. If you're one of those people that listens to the audio version, that's fine. Just listen and watch wherever the fuck you want to do it, right? Subscribe, follow along, and join us on that Megadads Discord. The link to that is in the show notes. You got access to those. Be a pal. You can even support us. You can even support us by becoming a Boost member at patreon.com/megadads for as little as $1 a month.
Can we have $1, please? I know it's hard in this economy.
It is.
Can we have $1? $1 will make me happy. It just shows, it's like a tip jar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you're done on your knees.
If you appreciate Antonio's tip, give us $1.
If you like my tip, just 99 cents plus 1 cent is $1.
We'll see you next week. Bye.